What's going on, people, and welcome back to the channel. So I thought I'd do a reaction to the game that finished earlier on. Denmark won, England won in the European Championship. England, once again, letting themselves down in an embarrassing performance. Carried on from the second half against Serbia. Apart from it was the whole game. England were atrocious. An absolute disaster from start to finish. Thought we were terrible. Thought Denmark were the better team, to be honest. At least they, drove forward. They played the better football, more positive. They were winning all the tackles. They were fighting. England weren't doing that. England were being England. Gareth Southgate is a terrible manager, in my opinion. He needs to go, as far as I'm concerned. At the end of this tournament, even if England get through, I can't see us knocking anybody out if we carry on playing like this. It's just utterly dreadful. Too safe, too defensive. But yeah, England started the game. England started the game quite well, I thought. Thought we were passing the ball quite well. We did go in front. Kyle Walker robbed the defender. He gets away from the defender. He plays it in. Harry Kane is there. It does take a little bit of a nick. Saka was in there. He took a little bit of a nick and it went in off, Kane put it in, 1-0 England. But we conceded an absolutely terrible goal. Nobody near the guy in the centre of the pitch. It's a beautiful finish, don't get me wrong, but it was right in the corner, in off the post. It was dreadful from England, absolutely dreadful from Kane. Kane completely gives the ball away. No idea what he was doing. Suicidal ball right across the England box. Comes out to the centre midfielder, nobody near him. Trent was nowhere near him. I don't think Trent had his best game today. This is the worry with Trent in midfield. I don't think he can play there, to be honest. And Denmark scored, it was a good finish, and then from that point, I thought Denmark were the better side. They took control of the game. I didn't think England looked good at all, and when he needs to change it, he refuses to do so. The fact that Anthony Gordon didn't get on is an absolute joke, as far as I'm concerned. Phil Foden, I didn't think had a good game again. On that left-hand side, he just cannot play there, as far as I'm concerned. He needs to play in the 10, or he shouldn't play at all, in my opinion, for England. Starting anyway, bring him off the bench and bring up Anthony Gordon in, to be honest. I thought Watkins did okay when he came on, but England huffed and puffed. Foden, even though he had a poor game, he did hit the post in the second half for England. England, again at the back, England didn't look convincing at all. Pickford as well didn't look convincing at one point in the second half. But overall, it was a poor performance. England, now, we can still win the group. But we'll have to beat Slovenia in our next game on Tuesday, which will be a tough game because Slovenia are no mugs. They drew today with Serbia, 1-1. They were unlucky not to win that game, to be honest. Even though Serbia could argue they could have easily won that game as well. In my opinion, that's a 50-50 game. But yeah, very disappointing from England. My personal opinion, England are not the favourites for this tournament, as I said before. Not the way we played in the first two games. We played well in one half. But we've been terrible the rest of the time. Really is poor. Too safe. I blame the manager. I think the manager is utterly dreadful. Ex-Middlesbrough reject. Not good enough to be the England manager. We need a winner in there. Somebody who's won things. Not some safe bet. Like Gareth Southgate. Southgate, Allardyce, McLaren. We've had so many guys like that over the years. Really was disappointing from England. Really was bad performance. But yeah, we'll see how they get on in the next game against Slovenia. But yeah, very disappointed from England. Was just terrible. It really was so bad. There's nothing really else to say, really. So yeah, I'll do a reaction to Scotland's last game against Hungary on Sunday night. Look forward to seeing you then. But yeah, take care. I'll see you guys for that game reaction. Peace.